Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. Today is the day of the giveaway, the Into Resin giveaway. So they gave me, to refresh your memory, one of their handmade molds to give away. That's exactly what it is. I'm not going to make it for you, but I will show you one more time. I opened it just so I could show you guys. It is Diamond Angel Wings. It is gorgeous, beautiful, of course they all are. And this is going out to a special winner. In order to win this today, you are going to be counting photographs on the screen. If you get the correct amount of photographs that I put throughout the video, commented in the comments, that will automatically enter you into the giveaway. So a photo just like this one right here, they're probably all going to be my dogs because I love them so much. So count the photos, including that one you just saw. And at the end of the video, tell me how many you saw. That'll get your name in. This is going to be open for a week. So once the week is over, I will get the winner and announce the winner. I will comment into your post, into your comment. I will reply to your comment. Make sure it's from Glitz and Glitter by Michelle and not anybody else. You don't need to pay shipping. I'm going to pay the shipping, so don't let anybody scam you out of anything telling you you're the winner, you just need to pay so-and-so. You don't pay anything, nothing, so don't get scammed. It happens a lot. And then I will also post it in my community page, which I think they're calling it a post page now. And I will also put it on my Facebook page once the winner is called. If the winner does not come forward in a matter of like 3 days, I'm going to pick another winner because it happens a lot that people enter and they don't answer and I end up with these prizes. So I really need to get rid of them and I want to pick another winner. So let's get started. Today is the Lotus flower box. It is a pretty big box. However, it is a matte mold. See this? This is where the details are. There's no details on the bottom. They're all on the top. However, I am adding an owl because this is an order and I need to get it done. So Elizabeth, this one's for you. She wanted it the way I did it a long time ago, like a year ago. So I pulled out my non-sync glitter. Actually, that's by Into Resin as well. There's discount codes for everything, 20% off. Just use my name, Michelle, in the discount section and you'll get 20% off of everything. So we're going to make the owl in this glitter. She wanted it like I made it before. I'm going to have to refer back to the old video because I don't remember how I made it before other than I saw that I used that glitter. This one, I'm going to try something. This is my Saya Mermaid, W Mermaid, whatever that means. And if you paint it on something and fill it with white or a really light color, it will look like opal. I don't know if that's the case on a matte mold. So what better time to try than today, right? I'm hoping I can get it on all these sides. Let's start with this one. I'll probably fast forward you because it can get quite boring. Although some of you are so sweet and tell me I could never bore them. But I bet you any money that I probably can. So it's going on the matte mold. I didn't think I'd have a problem getting it on the matte mold. What I'm wondering is it going to have the same opalescent effect with the resin on? I hope so. I don't see why it wouldn't. And then once it's unmolded, I'm going to paint the flower portion with my metallic paint pens. Not necessarily metallic ones. However, I am pretty partial to them. They are so pretty when they come out. I do have regular paint pens as well. And I looked up lotus flowers, and lotus flowers come in a variety of colors. So I guess after we unmold it and see what this powder does for us, we can go ahead and pick what color we want to paint the flower. So that's my plan. I'm going to try to stick to it. It doesn't always work. And yeah, good luck on that giveaway, you guys. That is so cool that they wanted to do that for you guys. So next month, like I said in the last video, I've gave them 2 choices that I wanted to give away, and I let them decide from there. Because I don't know if there's like a dollar amount that they're set to for the giveaway mold, so I didn't like go crazy ordering a $200 mold to give away. But if they let me, I certainly will for you. but I don't think that's going to happen. So I gave them two choices. I won't tell you what they are until the package arrives and I can unbox it with you and we'll both see what it is. And if you guys have a special mold that you really, really want, even though, you know, you'd have to enter to win it, let me know in the comments what you guys really like to make. And I will try to order it if they allow me to for the following month. So this is a once a month deal where they're, in addition to letting me try 5 molds, I get to give one away. So that'll be cool. However, this month, as I'm rambling on forever, this month they're going to be sending me 6 molds because I only got 4 this month because one was on back order. So we will have an extra one to do for them next month. That went on really nicely. Okay, good. What do you think? I love that color. This brand Seiya has so many ones to choose from. Like, I could have picked them all, but I didn't want to buy them all. I did buy one of their variety packs, though, of chameleon powders. And these are chameleon powders, too. But the other package, I think there's 16 in there. I think I showed it on a video prior. Had 16 colors in there. And I just started using them. And I do like them. Look at that beautiful greenish pearlescent. Okay, I'll stop jibber jabbering and I will get this finished. I'm trying 4-hour fast cure. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I was too lazy to walk in the other room and go grab some more epoxy. So, yeah, well, I'm not going to use my heat mat for that purpose. Well, because this is a little deep for a 4-hour fast cure, but it's really thin, so that was my thinking. I mean, I very well could have walked in the other room and got the epoxy, but I'm so busy today. I just don't have time to take one extra step. So, yeah, there's my pearl white, actually, no, crystal white. I will link everything I use below if you guys need any links for anything. If I forget something, let me know. I'll get it for you in the comments. I am not turning this on for my heat mat. I do not want it to flash cure. And if it doesn't take all 8 ounces, I just realized I can't use the rest for the owl because it's now white. So let's get this in the vacuum chamber. Okay, are you ready to pour? I think I'm going to do the lid first. Slowly so it gets into all those crevices. Maybe I'll grab a little stick and help it. Last time I did this on mica powder, it didn't affect the mica powder, so it's worth the try. Try to keep bubbles out of there so when we paint them later, they will look decent as long as this doesn't flash cure on me and I actually have something to paint. I have no clue how much this takes. I did not measure it with water. I don't usually measure handmade molds with water. So we're just going to see what happens. I'm getting it up under that lip, which it's a very thick lip. I can't really see anything if I'm getting the bubbles out or not. There's one that came out. So I would say gently with mica powder, try to get them out. But most likely I won't get them all. I don't know. There's some coming up from the bottom. This has a nice lip for that connection that it needs to make with the bottom of the piece. I know some of the molds that I've gotten from them don't have a great lip and they're hard to close, but this one is definitely thick enough. It will close beautifully. Okay, that one's done. I don't think I have enough for this, but we're gonna try it anyway, and if I need to mix more, I will. Because I probably gotta mix more up for, well, I know I have to mix more up for the owl. So I'm just gonna tap it down, get these bubbles out gently, which there are plenty down there. Can't very well see back there. Let's do that again. It would have worked better if I would have used the epoxy because it would have been a thinner resin. And it probably wouldn't be getting stuck like it is. Hopefully I'm catching them all. There's one there. And I'm hoping all my powder is okay. Ooh, this is gonna be close, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Grab my stick. Gonna need another ounce or two. And at the owl, I'm thinking 3 ounces, so maybe I'll mix up another 5. Because this one needs some more. At least the silicone is covered, but it doesn't really matter if I match the white perfectly, which it's not hard to match white because the powder, you won't see the white anyway with the powder. So I'm gonna clean up this cup, go grab my other kind of cup because I'm not gonna use this mixer for 4 ounces, 5 ounces, whatever I make. Get these bubbles popped and spray it now. Okay, let me grab some more resin. I went ahead and filled that one up. It took another ounce. So if you get this one, it holds 9 ounces. Then I put the non-sink glitter in here. I didn't like douse it crazy, as you can see on my stick, but if you look from the side, it's pretty good. Just because even though it says non-sink, in my experience, if you put too much in, it sinks. So I'm just gonna spray this little owl. I know it's a handmade mold, but it's my mold and I can make a new one. I don't use my molds very often, maybe 2 or 3 times if I'm lucky. So don't go by me. But if you're making them to sell them, you shouldn't spray them because they won't last as long. But if you get bubbles, then see, it's like a dilemma. Like if you don't spray them, you might get bubbles. And if it's for a piece that you're selling, then you got to redo the piece and then you're using your mold even more. So I don't know which is the best way to go for those of you that sell your stuff. But I guess everybody makes their own decisions on how they're gonna get rid of bubbles. But in my experience, if I'm selling a piece, I want it done right the first time, I generally spray mine. But like I said, I rarely use them. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have a lot of extra. Maybe I'll color it and do one of my other molds that I just got. I think there was 4 ounces in there and it maybe held 1.5 or 2. Oh no. I'm just gonna, this is a branch that the little owl is sitting on. I'm just kind of squishing it around. Again, it's a little deep for 4-hour fast cure, but it should be fine. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Here's me talking. I don't want to do it twice, and I'm too lazy to go get the right resin. So yeah, probably not the best person to be listening to. Okay, there's that. What can I do? You know what? I have, this is a little hedgehog. That would be a good color for the hedgehog. What do you think? That one's just gonna degas there for a while. Hopefully the bubbles will all come up. I did not put it through the vacuum chamber because of the glitter. Maybe I'll put a drop of brown alcohol ink to color the resin. Let me see what that does if it's open. Will we still see the glitter through it? That's the question. Oh yeah. There's something in there. That might be good. A good color for a hedgehog. We're gonna try it. It's extra anyway, right? All right, let's pour this one. I bet you I'm gonna have more. This is a small mold too. So there's going to be more extra. For those of you who love extras, this is your day. Oh, it holds more than I thought it would. Just keep smashing it down because there's a lot of like little spines on his little back. So we don't want a bunch of bubbles in there. This actually, I got this from Temu, and this looks like a handmade mold. This is not a machine-made mold. I could tell by the way they cut that out and the silicone that they used. So that's pretty impressive price for a handmade mold. I definitely couldn't beat that. You could tell the machine-made molds, they're completely different. You guys know what I'm talking about. Gonna have some trimming to do, I guess, if I don't clean all that off. Oh, good. That only got a couple drips left. That one looks good. I'm just gonna keep spraying the top. I don't have much left. A ½ ounce. I'll put it into something. Maybe I'll change the color and make something else. I'm not sure. I've been popping these bubbles, and what it is the mica powder in there that's trapped in the bubble. So every time I pop a bubble, you see a little hole of mica powder. Okay, see you on demold. Time to unmold everything. I did do the little stuff. So I made a pair of earrings. They came out really pretty. I added some of their rose gold non-sync glitter, this one here, to the brown, just to see if I can give it a little more sparkle. You can't really tell on the earrings because they're so small. But here I made a pendant. I love the brown. You could see the gold and the pink in there, but brown's one of my favorite colors, so I'm a little partial to that. And then I've got these 3 pendants with the same glitter mix. And then I made 4 of these adorable, cute little turtle pendants. So this has a lot less glitter. This is before I put the extra glitter in there, but they're kind of clear, but they are very, very cute. So I made 4 pendants out of those. They all look exactly the same. So since this one is extra too, we're gonna demold this one. Oh, it's a matte mold. Oh, that really stinks. Maybe it's for a candle. I didn't look at that part of it. Hopefully there's no bubbles and we can save him with some paint. Oh, he's holding a cute little apple. Oh, that stinks. Then I can't put some of my stuff in his hands, but that's okay. You can't really see the glitter because it's a matte mold. So we're gonna do something to jazz him up a little bit. He's adorable though. He probably held, what, an ounce maybe? So it's a good mold to have on hand for like extra resin. But he's super cute. All right, let's get the owl out. And I'll have to go back and try to find what I did to this if she wanted it the same way. And the glitter did not sink. Look at that. He's got really big eyes. No face, really. His faceted head. He has a faceted stomach, and he's on a little branch. But look at the glitter. Non-sink, no glue to make it not sink. So that's awesome. I got silver on me from somewhere. So I will find what I did with the other one. And let's get the mold out. I'll save the top for last since this one is just kind of boring. Boring and plain. Let's hope. Is it still warm? Oh, it's kind of warm. I thought it was cooled down. Well, I probably shouldn't be unmolding it yet because it can go out of shape. But it's too late now. So yeah, see, I need to rebend it. But we did get the pearl. We did get the pearl color. Wow, I thought it was cooled down already. Oh well. But look, it's a matte mold, but it did give us the iridescence that I wanted. Oh, that is such good news. I'm just gonna try to leave it like this. I can't leave the lid on there or it will adhere itself to it. And look at this. I ended up with bubbles in the corners. All 4 corners. Ugh, I hate fixing bubbles. Oh, that's pretty. That is really nice. So let's see how it fits. It does. It fits pretty good. Fits perfectly, actually. And the lip is good enough where it's not going to fall off. I'm going to let this cool down. This, though, this is not bendy. So I need to fill these with some UV resin and cure the 4 corners. Man, that really stinks. This will need trimmed. It's awfully sharp. And then we will get to painting all this stuff. Oh, I'm pretty happy with it. What do you think about that color? How would you have done this? Let me guess, clear. I do like clear, I have to say. Clear is growing on me, so you may see it in the future on my channel, but probably not every day. All right, let this cool down so I can trim it properly. I'm gonna find what I did to this little guy, and we'll figure out something to do with these. So we'll get all those done, and then we'll see the end. That took me a while. I had to go back like forever in my phone to find the picture of the little owl to do. So let me show you the hedgehog because I was just messing around and he was too small to do it under a camera. So I colored the little apple red. I found, I forgot I had these Let's Resin acrylic marker set. 36 colors, you guys. I don't use these often enough. The only thing, they're not metallic. They're just regular colors, which is what I wanted because I did not have a metallic red for the apple, and they are dual tipped just like the other ones. And I've been going over this apple a couple times because it's going over brown, and I'm filling in a few little bubbles, which actually there are hardly any bubbles for being the final pour of the day. Usually it gets thick and gets bubbles and stuff like this. So I did the apple, and then I just highlighted all his little quills. I don't know what you call them. So I just used their brown one and went over those, and I painted his ears. His eyes are black. You can barely see. His nose is black. In person you can see, and then I highlighted his toenails. So that's all I'm going to do to that one. This little guy ends up with blue eyes. Let me grab, I like the metallic. Oh gosh, what did I do? I think black in there, blue in here. I did, now I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did the outer part blue, the inner part black. And then I had a butterfly on his head. I had a top hat on his head and a black bow around his neck. So I got all those out. And there are some bubbles under his eye too. And eventually the paint does fill them in. You just have to go over it a couple of times. Other than that, I didn't realize there's no other bubbles on this. I trimmed all the bottoms already. So I'm just going to go around the whole eye, and then I will go around and do the black on top of the blue. It's just a little easier to do it that way. And then I highlighted him in gold, my gold chrome marker. I highlighted his eyes. I did the stick in brown. I may have to turn the camera off and keep going back to look. I took a gold paint pen and I went in all these lines to highlight them because they are indented already. And then I will glue all those little accessories on with E6000. So I will go ahead and speed you up a little bit because this is going to take me a while to do a good job. I don't want to, I feel like I'm have to hurry because you guys are watching me. So I don't like to leave you hanging like watching every line that I do because I know I don't like to watch that on videos, so I tend to do things that I like to watch on videos. So I will be back in just a second. Well, my friends, we are finished. I did a few things I didn't really want to do, but I kind of had to. But this came out cute. What do you think? His eyes are done. I went over the brown with metallic because I didn't like the other brown. I did have some bubbles in the wings, and I'm seeing the bubbles in here. Remember, I didn't put this one through the vacuum chamber, but the glitter pretty much doesn't show anything. And the only reason I can tell is because of the paint on there. And I put his hat on and a little butterfly. The black bow you couldn't see, so I did change it out for the blue. So he's all finished, spiffy, and ready to go. Here is the box. All done. I did fill in the holes on each corner, so the only problem with the corner is they are clear. I did put some white paint over them, try to hide it a little bit. And then the only reason I put rhinestones on, although I do like them, is because when I was looking closer, the powders weren't perfect. And you could see lines across those edges. Probably when I was scraping, that's where it came from. And yeah, if you don't scrape, you're going to end up with bubbles either way. So it did mess up the mica powder a little bit, so I just decided to go around. I did every other one large and small because my green ones were mixed together, so I didn't know if I had enough of one or the other. So I did large and small. And then I just went over like everything with 2 colors. I did pink and purple here. I did 3 different greens on the greenery, and then purple, and then little pink highlights on the blooms, and then gold and brown on the little dragonfly. And that's all I'm gonna do to that. It is beautiful. Let me know what you think of the mica powder and the box. What would you have changed? Would you do different colors? How would you pour it? Let me know all that in the comments, guys. All right, well, stick around for the photos. I've got everything done. And don't forget how many pictures. Make sure you keep watching how many pictures were in this video. It didn't matter if they were alligators or dogs, or I don't even know what I put in now at this point, but doesn't matter what they were. Count the pictures, give me an answer, and you can win that Into Resin mold. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.